Hello, this is Kassie, and this is the weekly forecast for your sun sign, ascendant, or moon sign for the week of April 28th to May the 4th. Welcome to this week's tarot reading. We are stepping into a week filled with passion, romance, and a touch of illusion, so let's talk about the energy you'll want to work with this week. April 30, Venus enters fiery Aries, bringing boldness, spontaneity, and a heat into our love lives. This is a time to go after what you want, to speak your heart without hesitation, and maybe even start something new, or even reignite a spark that's been cooling down. And then on May the 2nd, we experience a magical conjunction between Venus and Neptune, both in Aries, and this creates a dreamy and romantic energy, but be mindful, while it's perfect for artistic inspiration and deep soul connections, it can also blur the lines between fantasy and reality. So ask yourself this week, is it love or is it illusion? You want to know how this affects you personally? You can find me on my website www.kassie.com, where I offer both live chat sessions and email readings depending on your style. For the live chat session, you will get 3 free minutes for your first reading. All useful links are in the description below, my website, my social media, and more. Don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell so you never miss a reading. If you missed last week's predictions, just click the link in the top right corner. Alright, let's dive into the tarot and see what this week has in store for you. For Aries, we had the Moon and now the Judgment. How did your week go, Aries? Write in the comments below if you have been sensing that something is off, because that's very common under the Moon's energy. The Moon is confusion, uncertainty. Things may have felt blurry, like you were walking through a fog of emotions, but also intuition. Now comes the Judgment though, and it's like a trumpet blast through the mist. The Judgment is basically about waking up, about the truth resurfacing, and you can't ignore it anymore. So this week is a turning point. You have been dealing with shadows, doubts, fears, but now the Judgment calls you to face them, not with panic, but with clarity. Something you have been postponing, whether it's a decision, a truth, or a change, is now demanding your full attention. And this time, you are ready. So this week expect realization, signs, synchronicity, even revelations in dreams. The Moon has been whispering, but now the Judgment announces. In your professional life, you may have felt unsure about your path, or even stuck in a cycle that no longer inspires you. This week you get a nudge or a push, a nudge to choose, whether it's a job, a role, a creative project. Clarity is coming this week, so don't ignore your intuition. Your future is asking for a conscious yes or no. In love, if you're in a relationship, unspoken issues are coming to the surface. If something has been hidden or unclear, it's time to bring it into the light and decide together what comes next. This is about emotional honesty, not blame. If you are single, you may finally understand why something didn't work, or what you are truly seeking at this stage of your life. A past connection could reappear because the Judgment is always associated with the past, and they would be asking you for closure or for renewal. Listen to your gut and trust the signs. So the Moon showed you what was hidden, but the Judgment asks you what you are going to do with what you know now. You cannot unsee the truth. You can only rise into it or stay stuck in the shadows. So this week, Aries, it's time to choose. Strong day is Saturday. So this was your weekly prediction for your sun sign, ascendant, or moon sign. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you again next week. Have a great week.